Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everyone. It's early, isn't it? Hello. Good morning. Greetings, Marina. Greetings, Com. This is the first time I've spoken today. Good morning. I'm not awake yet. Hello, early morning Rina. Yeah, that's me. Early morning Rina. I thought my voice would be more messed up and groggy, but it's not that bad, I think. It's not so bad. Good morning, Marie. Good morning, Colin. So cozy. Yeah, I wanted to... So that's why I was... No, that's not why I was late. I was late because, guys, I am so content-pilled. It's a signature early video. EP Rina voice. It is EP. Ohio. 7:30. Boy, oh boy, that's early. You woke up this early for me? What the heck? You must like me a whole lot. I wouldn't wake up this early for most people. Thank you for waking up early. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So the reason why I'm, let's say, alternatively on time is because I am content pilled. I feel like I was on time for too many streams. And, you know, it was getting boring. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, you know? So even if the stream says it starts at 9:30 a.m. EST, it'd be so boring if I was exactly on time every time. I want you guys to live a life of fulfillment and excitement, you know? It's 2:30 in the afternoon for me. Yeah, it's not so bad. 4:30 p.m. Yes, bros are dedicated. Yeah! I can't believe you woke up early for me. I'm very honored. Also meant to take a 90-minute nap last night. I woke up. Hey, look at that! Your body had a way of fixing your schedule. It was like, Jace, we're not about this. It was like, Jace, you have so much sleep that you need to catch up. Hello there, morning Tatsuji. Unless it's nighttime or afternoon or a different time zone. But all time zones except for mine don't exist, so. Pretty cute. Yeah, I just noticed there's... Yeah, it's cute, right? I did think, I was like, am I allowed to use this? But, well, that's a problem for my CEO to deal with. It's 9:40 a.m. Ooh, look at that. They must be in the same part of Liberius that I am. My body was like, please, we can't do this again. Yeah, exactly. Your body forced you to rest. In which case, I'm on team body. Based. Yeah! On what? Congrats on waking up. I feel like I shouldn't be. That shouldn't be a major feat for me to be congratulated on, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you for the praise. And good morning. So early. I know, Sigma. It is early, isn't it? I wish I wasn't awake either. But, I mean, I'm so happy to be awake to hang out with you guys. I just wish that the times were more fortunate to all of us. Gonna leave soon to go to work. Good luck! Have a good day at work, okay? Take care. Itterashai. Hello, Jesse. Good morning. What's your time? Hi. It's also... My time in Liberius right now is 9:41 a.m. But also because the place that I'm in Liberios is actually a little bit strange. So it's not actually 9:41. It's actually 9:39 a.m. So in my time in Liberios, I was on time for stream. But to YouTube, who is based in not Liberios, it seemed like it was 9:32 when I started stream. So that explains the temporal distortion between my perception of reality and you guys. Rina Astera. Also, let me know if I was rewatching the VOD from what day is today? From Sunday. And I got like, I didn't notice that my voice was cutting off sometimes because of my noise gate. So I turned off my noise gate. Let me know if my voice still cuts off at the end of my sentences. In some ways, it was kind of funny. It was kind of like I was in a like a washing machine, you know? So every time I came up out of the water from, I guess, drowning alive, you would hear my voice, but then the water would take me, and then I would fade out at the end, which was kind of funny, but it made a lot of my stories not make sense. Which seems a little problematic for a just chatting stream. Good morning, me mom. Good morning, Quill. Mwah. That adds up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's math. It's just math. Yeah, what a convenient place for streaming. It is. It is a really convenient place for streaming. That's why I'm streaming here. Yeah. Yeah. I think I did mention it last time. Brb meant to, but oh, did you? Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Let me. If there's ever any audio issues, let me know. Let me know, and we will adjust it. It's also hard to wear blankets in the blankets that I find in Liberios. Because of my wings and my halo, I was trying to wear the Kuromi blanket, because there's a bunch of different ones. There's a Kuromi one too, but my halo tends to slice them open, and my wings also like get stifled. So that's why some people might have perceived the stream as starting late. Anyway, good morning. How's everyone doing? Or good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Is it evening in some places? Surely it must be evening. I think in Japan or Asia it must be evening. So for any of you Asian astronauts, it's probably evening for you. My favorite, my favorite Sanrio character is actually Kuromi. I like Cinnamoroll too, but Kuromi is my favorite because I watched did you guys know there was a My Melody anime? Like, not just like a cutesy one it was for kids, but it wasn't one where it was like, oh, 5-minute episodes where we teach you to clean your nose. It was like, it had like a plot and everything. It was called Onegai My Melody. And this was way before the Kuromi boom happened. And I was really into Junko Takeuchi. Is that her name? The person who voices Naruto in Naruto. I just woke up too despite it being afternoon here. I wish that was me. God, it should have been me. Never heard of it. So, well, because it's technically old kids anime. Yeah, Sanrio anime are pretty fun. Like Jewel Pet. I heard Jewel Pet's good. I have heard good things. Yeah, the Sanrio anime are cute because it's like, even though it's for kids, I feel like you could still enjoy it as an adult. I've only seen the Hello Kitty one only. Is that the one? That's the one. I know there's that Hello Kitty anime where like you find out where, like, I think it was more. Sorry, I think it was a more recent one, similar to, not recent, but like similar to the Kuromi or the My Melody anime, where it had like more of a plot and stuff. Anyway, the Onegai My Melody is good. Because Kuromi, if you guys don't know, Kuromi's official voice actress in Japanese is Junko Takeuchi, Naruto's voice actor. So I was, no adult gatekeeping Sanrio, and like that. Tricks rather than exactly. I think it's messed up that in Liberios, if you're over the age of 12, you're not allowed to eat tricks anymore, or Lucky Charms. It's messed up. Freaking 1984 over here. So anyway, the My Mellow anime, the old one, in it, Kuromi has a funny relationship with My Mellow. It's really funny because it's the whole like My Mellow thinks they're best buddies, but everything My Mellow does, unintentionally or intentionally, who knows? Maybe My Mellow's a psychopath. Foils all of Kuromi's intentions or all of Kuromi's plans. But the thing about the My Mellow Onegai My Melody anime is that Kuromi is like she turns into a human maid. At some point during the anime, she turns into a human maid, and she's really hot. Hi, Rina. Good morning. Good morning, face beautiful girl. Yeah, thank you for the diamond. I love diamonds. If I was a Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons character, I would be that pink magician girl in Back to Nature, because you could only woo me with pink diamonds. Anyway, so there's this point where Kuromi, turns into a hot maid. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the picture of it. I should find it. So she turns into a hot maid, and she like develops, and there's like this hot guy. I don't even know where he came from, but she develops a crush on him too. And I just want Kuromi to develop a crush on me, you know? Have you seen the new McDonald's kid meal? The toys are, yeah. Actually, I have them. I have some on my desk right now. My brother got obsessed with the Hello Kitty. Sorry, the Sanrio Yu-Gi-Oh collab. So him and his girlfriend were hunting them down at different McDonald's. They were insane. He was telling me he's like, because normally it's not like he's obsessed with normally he's not obsessed with McDonald's Happy Toys. I know, peculiar. But one time he wanted to go get one for fun, right? With his girlfriend, so they called the McDonald's. And he called the McDonald's, and he was like, "Oh, which toy do you have?" And like, "Oh, we have like, you know, this blue one or whatever, right?" So he's like, "Okay, it must be I forget what it is, whatever, cinnamon roll, right?" And he's like, "That one's cute." So then he and his girlfriend went to the McDonald's and went to go they bought a Happy Meal, and they came home and they opened it. It was not cinnamon roll. It was some random other one that they didn't want. They're like, "What the hell? Why did the employee lie to us?" Like, the employees are paid minimum wage or whatever, so it's like, I can't blame them. But also, why you lied to me? So he became, with a vengeance, he became extremely petty. And they became determined to collect all of them. And I think they did get all five, all the cards of Exodia. And they got some extras, so they got some for me. I have the Black Dark Magician. I have the Pochako Time Wizard, and I have the Choco Cat Slifer? Or is it Raw? I forget which one. I think it's no, it's Raw. Raw? But I think the Raw and Slifer look messed up. I mean, they all look kind of bad if you see them in real life. I looked at the maid in my Melody and see some figures. Yeah, right? She's cute, right? And she's like a goth maid, so it's like a little edgy, you know? That's the trick. They hooked him. You're right. They knew that people in this part of Liberios are high-key petty. Is this live? Am I dreaming? You're not really on this early. My guy? You know what? You are dreaming. After all, I meet you in our dreams every night, don't I? Hee. Chromie is peak goth GF. Exactly. And she has her pet Baku, the Dream Eater, and he's such a good boy. He's such a loyal pet. Does My Mellow have a pet Dream Eater? I don't think so. I don't even think My Mellow has a pet companion. Right? I think it was all just a dream cop out ending. Remember I told you last time? I kind of like it sometimes when that's the ending. When it's specifically Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2. This is a nightmare. What the hell? You told me that I was your dream. That I'm basically your waking dream. That every moment I spend with you, that you spend with me, is like a fantasy. Because there's no way that someone as perfect as me could exist in reality. That's what you told me. You told me word for word that dreams can change. Wow, so fickle. So fickle are the hearts of humans. You would never find a Gallus doing that. Gallus, we are dedicated and steadfast. I would never change my opinions and change my beliefs on a dime. If Gallus care for you, they're like pandas, is that it? No. sure, let's say pandas. They're like pandas. They made for life, you know? We love you long time. Rina, you're one of those weird dreams where nothing really makes sense, but your brain just accepts it. I love that. I actually love that. I love in dream logic where something will make no freaking sense and then you'll just accept it. Like my Yu-Gi-Oh dream. Why did I dream that in Yu-Gi-Oh every turn a train would come hurtling towards you, and if you didn't defeat it, but you would die. You get run over by a train. Like Konami would never implement that. Maybe it would, I don't know. But my brain just accepted it. Based, Rina. Yeah, I am based. Yeah, I'm not, what's the opposite of basic? The opposite end of the litmus scale. I'm not the other one. Your brain rot is incomprehensible and I love it. Listen, I don't wake up before noon if I don't have to, man. Rena's actually Nightmare on Elm Street. If we sub in Dream, we sub... I forgot I have to wear glasses, but you know what? Did you guys know that sometimes if you wear glasses, it doesn't fix your vision? Your vision will be still warped because your eyes are just tired. I was trying to wear my glasses. My vision was so bad the other day. I tried to put on glasses and I thought I would fix it, but it was still blurry, and it was because my eyes were too tired to focus. Is that normal? Acidic. So the opposite is acidic. Okay, I thought I was gaslighting myself. Thank you, Sigma. Since you mentioned Twilight earlier, this is the Twilight Zone. You know, I never really watched the Twilight Zone. I've only seen the cartoon parodies of the Twilight Zone. Isn't it weird that in kids' cartoons, they would make references to, like, shows that kids definitely have never heard of in their lives? It's literally just for the adults. The adults should be being clever, like, hey, this is a Twilight Zone episode parody, and the kids don't know. So I guess it's like the animators must entertain themselves somehow. So basically, Reno will love us forever, even after we die hundreds of years before you. Yeah, of course. That's the problem. We have such a long lifespan. That's why relationships between Gellus and other types of short life species are less common. I wouldn't say forbidden, but it's less common. You know? You might have Gellus who also, maybe they marry a short life species so they can inherit their entire fortune and create a dynasty that will last for aeons. This is just an example. This is not what someone I know did. It's definitely not what someone I know did. It's just an example. Cringe, but you wouldn't know because you're not. Exactly. I'm not cringe. You and Master, yeah. It is normal. Okay, it is normal. Okay, my eyes be so tired sometimes. Yes, Rina, that's totally normal. Continue working hard. Thank you. I will. I will stream 72-hour stream marathon starting now. Can you imagine? There's a collab. I'm doing next month, and I realized it's during my working hours. Because Rina is a working woman sometimes, and I was like, should I take the day off to do the collab, or hear me out? Boss makes $1, I make a dime, so I collab stream on company time. How about that one? Yeah. What do you think about that? Because they would never know anyway, right? I'm sure they wouldn't peek over and notice somehow that instead of working on tax forms or whatever my day job is, that I was streaming as an anime girl. They wouldn't notice, I think, right? Hi, good morning, Freddy Fazbear. Ohayo gozaimasu. It's me. I'm drawing I do actually need to put my glasses on. Because the monitor, second monitor is just out of sight. Just out of sight of me normal vision. Oh, yep, my vision's still blurry. My eyes are too tired. I'm drawing. Okay, let me try to concentrate. Hold on. Sharingan! I'm drawing Safjiva, the Red Dragon Monster Hunter. Oh, so long story short, Zeno's born as a baby, but now he was born as an adult. Oh, is that actual Monster Hunter lore, or is that your personal experience with Safjiva? I never know because I'm not the biggest Monster Hunter lore head, so I wouldn't know. I'm gonna keep cloning myself so there's at least one comes. Aw, that's cute. Aww. So you can always keep me company, so I'll never be lonely. Though I will say, the more you clone yourself, if you're using the same piece of DNA, like it's gonna deteriorate over time. So by the time you get to, because you're at com_000, right? So by the time you get to com underscore like 87, you're just gonna be a dribbling pool of saliva. It's gonna maybe by com_87. Sorry, it's _087. Maybe that will be the one that will say greetings, milady, at the beginning of the stream. Because by then I'll have sucked out so many of your brain cells. Like it'll be the deterioration of the piece of DNA you keep using to clone yourself, and also because I keep sucking out your brain like a beholder. Vibes immaculate? Yeah, hell yeah, thank you. It is a larval form of Saf. So this is a real Monster Hunter. This is not okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be here forever, lol. Thank goodness I'll have company. I'll have servants to serve me even when I'm slightly less nubile. Unless you're Henrietta it's Henrietta, right? Henrietta Lacks? Yeah. That's true. But not all of us can have immortal, eternally reproducing cancer cells. Greetings, Marina. Greetings, Sigma. It's not quite right, but I'll accept it. Desu. Oh, it's been 30 minutes. Maybe I should switch to the drawing screen. I should probably just adjust my mic so it's closer to my mouth. Eating ASMR. An angel eats you ASMR. Not in a freaky way, you vor freaks. It's right. Wait. Hold the phone. Why? I'm holding the phone. What do you want me to do with it? Do you want me to hang it up? Greetings, Astera. Sounds like almost like greetings, master. Yeah, I am your master. Do you guys like when I stream like this and my brain is even less functional than normal? I certainly do. Like the things that I say are already so illogical, but I feel like I do feel like when I am awake this early, it's even less logical. Oh, the music's so loud. I should turn it down a little bit because I'm not awake enough to be loud as I usually am, which I feel like I'm usually quite loud. I feel like I'm usually quite loud when I'm streaming, but I can't be loud right now because A, 2 brain cells, 3, I forgot what my third point was. Early morning, Death Note, Rina. Extra cute. Thanks. Thank you. I love to be called cute. The legends say that Sajiva can absorb the power of the sapphire. It might turn immortal. What? I want to absorb the power of the sapphire. I want to be like Sonic and... Well, no, I guess... Does Sonic eat the Chaos Emeralds or does Dr. Eggman? I actually don't know. I think he eats them. You can tell I've never actually played a Sonic game. Well, I did play Sonic Adventures 2 or something, but only the part where you have the KO garden and you raise KOs. I want a game... I want to play Sonic, but only the KO garden raising part. I heard that someone made a game. I saw it on Twitter the other day. Someone made a game that's clear. That's very obviously not a copy of Sonic Adventures 2, only the KO garden part. And I'm excited for that one's release because I would love to just raise little guys. Ah, no, there's fun time already. Hi. Hi, Sus. Good morning. Two brains. Yeah, good morning, Lauren. Buenos dias, Lauren. Lauren Radios. It's me, Rina, and it's you, Lauren. Why you awake so early, Lauren? Good morning, Rina. Good morning, Edie. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu. What am I drawing right now? Oh yeah, I was gonna draw a warm-up because if I go like whole hog into just drawing the actual thing I was supposed to draw, it will be ugly, you know? Cause my hand and my brain is not. Oh, do you think that if I got amnesia? Do you think if I got amnesia and I tried to draw, my body's muscle memory would still remember how to draw? Because like how much of drawing is muscle memory and how much of it is brain, do you think? Buenos dias. Ah, that was almost a tongue roll. That was almost an R roll, I think. Maybe half awake Rina can do tongue roll, but full awake Rina can't. Maybe my tongue is just too tense all the time. And if I just loosen it, Rina. Okay, never mind. My game theory is defeated. Maybe not. Oh. I'm awake because I'm just heading to sleep. You're unwell. I'm gonna tell on you to Pan-san. And they're gonna strap you to a bed and tape your eyes closed. And then you'll have to sleep. And finally, peace will be restored to Avatar Nation. Avatar Nation? Wait, that's the Cowboy Southern version. That's a Cowboy Southern version of Last Airbender. What do you call a cowboy themed master of all four elements? Avatar Nation. We have fun here. We entertain ourselves. Rina Astera. Hi, Ohio. Rina slowly loses her power throughout the day. That's true. Yes, you do think I would retain my body would retain the ability. So you do think that when I draw, my brain shuts off. Pretty close. Thanks, Lauren. Depends on how often. Oh my god, do you think Purple Guy says that? He's like, how often do you work here? Sorry, my brain's okay. Depends how often you draw, probably. If you draw less, you probably need to use your head more. That's true. I used to draw a lot more, and then I got burned out. And then I had to debut as a VTuber, and I drew a lot, and I got burned out again. So, you know? Lauren on that Jace schedule for real. Yeah, both of you need to be strapped to beds with your eyes taped closed. Avatar Nation. Good, right? It's a good joke, right? I'm comedy. You're not really proud of jokes. I really am. I good jokes. I have glasses cleaner. Do you think that it tastes like anything except for alcohol? What is it in here? Do not ingest. Whoa. Immediately telling me not to do something. Keep out of reach of children, not for contact lenses. What's the ingredients of this glasses cleaner? It doesn't say the ingredients. Isn't that illegal? Don't they have to say the ingredients? If it's safe on any lens or clothing, I should be able to eat it. Like if I spray this into my mouth, I think I should be able to. It's okay to taste it. But I suspect it's probably just like alcohol. Like it'll just have some % of alcohol for sanitizing. I also think if I just spray it in my mouth, that amount won't kill me. Maybe it'll wake me up though. You know, it'll wake me up inside. There's no ingredients. I thought you meant Avatar as in the VTuber Avatar, so it made sense. As a multi-layered joke. Rina Comedy Astera. That is what my middle name is legally. That's in the lore. You can ask Pan-san. That's in the lore. What am I drawing? I'm just drawing an wow kawaii girl desu. Wow. Only one way to find out. Yeah, I don't think it would be that bad if I spray it in my mouth, to be honest. They probably have ammonia in there or something. I mean, if it's good enough for dead people, it's good enough for me, you know? Maybe if I, oh my god, maybe it's like a hack. Maybe it's a life hack. Maybe if I spray glasses, if I ingest glasses, it'll be like Botox, and then I'll be able to ward off the inevitable unending rampage of time, heating mercilessly forward. You think? Maybe? Senora Comedias. That's me, ça c'est moi. Je m'appelle Rina. Je m'appelle Rina des. Ohio. Je suis une galasse. Por favor. ¿Cómo está? I'm not well. I think someone needs to find my boss and tell him to tell me to stop streaming at this time. I could say anything. I and I wouldn't even, I can't be held responsible. I'm basically drunk, you know? I can't be held responsible for my words. My mouth does not consent to what my brain is doing, or the other way around. I'm not sure which direction it is. One of them is in control, but we're not sure who. Good morning, Vance. Ohayo gozaimasu. Genki desu ka? How you doing, my guy? How you doing? Thanks for dropping by. I'm sorry, I'm more normal usually. I promise I'm more normal usually, but today, not normal. We're gonna pass the JLPT. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, guys. I think they should hire me to voice act the next anime that comes out. I'm so versatile. I'm pretty sure no matter what it is, I could probably just I would just do it, you know? Like whatever it was. Like shonen, I got shonen. Ore bankai. I got it. Shoujo? Fujihara-san. ずっと前から好きでした. I got it. You want, what other type of anime genres? You want slice of life? Slice of life? When you eat a taiyaki, do you eat it from the head or the tail? Nipa! I got it. That sound just like Delta? Which part? The bankai? Oh, the daisuki deshita. So true. I need to concentrate my Sharingan again to read this. I'm good, just working and lol chill vibes. Yay! I'm glad we chill vibes here. I'm glad you're working. Are we streaming today, Mr. Van Creed? 今日は配信するの? This guy, I think he streams every day or something. He streamed many times. Streamer who stream every time, every day is crazy, you know? Dedicated, so it's whoa, you get your bread. But me? Do you see me right now? Do you see me? If I stream every day, every stream would just be this. Would be nonsense words out of my mouth. And I don't think it would do so good. Rina for next Kuromi. Yeah! Right? I should be the next Kuromi. Suki suki su, hua hua hu, kona kimochi, mai melody, yomai dakedo, yomai janai. That's the opening song to Onegame Melody. I wasn't just singing a random composition by me, Rina Astera. But sometimes I do that. If you're a real Rina head, you'll know that I clear my throat 7 times in a row. But also, if you're a real Rina head, you'll know that when I go to the bathroom, sometimes I sing a song that I make up of my own. It's called... Well, it's called the poopy song, but every time it's different. Every time the lyrics are different. Sometimes it'll be like, Rina's gonna take a poop, Rina's gonna take a poop. And sometimes the lyrics are like, uh-oh, I just had bulldog spicy ramen. Why did I do that? I gotta use the toilet now. So the lyrics change often. I just gotta keep the bathroom audience, my bathroom audience who's waiting for the symphony, the concert to start. I gotta keep them on their toes too. Content pilled again. Persona later. Nice! Is it Persona 3 Reloaded? It looks pretty. I was watching my Gen mate ball play it, and it looks very good. I love Persona 3. It's my favorite Persona. I didn't play 1 or 2 because I'm a fake purse holder fan. But I think that 3 is very good, and it makes me depressed, but like in a good way, you know? Hi, Lauren, bro. Same 6 days a week. Oh my god. What are you, Cardi B? That's crazy. Yeah. Why is my wifey so cute? Adi! Adi 大好き! Adika-chan. Adika-chan のことはずっと前から好きでした. I love you, Adi. Mwah! Dreaming of becoming a real Rina head one day. Well, someday, right? Someday. I don't know how, but like... Eventually, you work up enough experience points from watching enough streams, and then she'll just promote you. Yeah. Promotions are real. They're not a myth. Persona 3 is real good. Also, hey, Arika. Yeah! Persona 3 is so good. You wanna know the truth? I never finished Persona 4. I'm really close to finishing. So, in Persona 4, I don't think it's a big spoiler, but like, they're like, it's like... Let's just say there are multiple endings, but like, yeah, I did one of the endings. And then I was like, that's cool. And then I forget it about my PS Vita for a while, and then I stopped playing. I also didn't finish Danganronpa V3. I started it, and then, you know what the sad truth is? I downloaded Danganronpa, or not download, but like I borrowed my friend's copy of Danganronpa V3. And then the problem is that like the default voice for the Danganronpa cartridge, oh my god, it's so bad. The quality, not like the voice acting is bad, but because like I don't mind you listening to the English dub, because I can't download the Japanese dub anymore. But the default quality is so bad because the literal audio quality sounds like it's recorded in a box. It's so bad, like it's muffled and horrible. And it was so bad that on release for V3, they released an audio patch to adjust the audio. But if you know anything about Sony has destroyed... Sony, like, from the beginning, they were never rooting for the PS Vita. They hated the PS Vita. So the PS Vita stuff on the PSN, it's all gone now, baby. It's all gone. So if I want to play Danganronpa V3 for free, I just gotta suck it up and listen to the super low quality voice default. And I just don't want to deal with that. Adi's right. Our hag is acting a bit too cute this morning. If you go any further, it'll be sick. Maybe I do want you guys to be sick, huh? If you guys are sick, then you guys have to stay here with me, right? Logic that makes sense, I think. PS Vita. I love the PS Vita, guys. I'm so sad that the PS Vita never really took off here. I think it took off pretty okay in Japan, but it never really took off here. And then Sony said, well, if it's not going to do well in North America or in other global markets outside of Japan, then let's kill it. I hate the PS Vita. Kill it. And it made me so sad. Because you know that for its time, the PS Vita was a really amazing system. It was really robust. The screen quality was surprisingly good. And also, it ran like a dream. Whenever I played the PS Vita, I never had a single game that... I never had a single game that made the PS Vita, like, die. I remember... Should I say this? Whatever. I remember lining up for Comiket, and I was playing my PS Vita, and it was fine. She ran like a dream. In the hot summer, and for hours in line, it was good. It was good. Are Rina heads the evolution of astronauts? Yes, they are. Rina heads are the evolution of astronauts, but the problem is, it takes a lot of experience points to evolve into a Rina head, which is why most of you will only remain astronauts. I should make a higher tier of membership when we reach there, called Rina heads, but there's no way to actually physically join it. That'd be really funny, I think. I guess that makes sense. I don't mind sticking around for Rina for a while longer, sick or not. Oh, no. That's the brain virus. That's the brain virus talking. You know how cats have this bacteria? I think it's from their poop, to be honest. But they have toxoplasmosis, where it forces you to love them. That's my streams. We have a Gellin version of toxoplasmosis. And in the Gellin version of toxoplasmosis, it makes you love me forever and ever. Even against your will. I could say a litany of slurs right now, and you guys would be like, "Oh my god, Rita, daisuki desu." ずっと前から大好きです. Why must you be so cruel? I'm not cruel. I just think that it's like the rat paradise, right? If I was, yes, the experiment was flawed, but I'm just gonna use it for this example. If I was to give you guys everything you ever wanted, everything that you guys ever needed, ever satisfied your every requirement, you would become complacent and you would feel that something's wrong. It's not perfect, like the Matrix, you know? It's too perfect. The first iteration of the Matrix, the aliens made it too perfect, and then people were like, "Whoa, something's wrong. You guys need something to climb to aspire for, to aim to." And that's what I'm just providing for you with a tier of membership you could never possibly achieve. But maybe you could. I mean, why would she make it exist if it wasn't actually possible to achieve one day, right? Oh yeah, I'm hacking into a system to become a Rena head once membership. Exactly. Yeah. Aspire, hope, climb towards the pinnacle, to that top. And then when you discover that you can't quite reach it and come tumbling back down, then you will tumble back into my arms. Sony is weird with their projects. They don't make money immediately. They just cancel it. But then they barely do any promotion or something. Same thing happened to Dreams. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah. They're so weird. I think, like, in general, Sony, a lot of their endeavors are... Unless Sony's listening, in which case I love Sony, and I think they've done everything correctly, and if they want to sponsor me. But in the other cases, that Sony is not listening, which is most likely the case, they're so weird. Because not just in their video game projects, but you can see it in their film projects too. They do such weird stuff. They're like, "Oh, it's time for profit." Like the Amazing Spider-Man franchise could have been so good, but they were like, "Oh, we need to set up our own Sony Spider-Man franchise or whatever." Or even their attempts with like Madam Web and Morbius. I love Morbius, obviously. But I think that they set Jared Leto up for failure because they just made a bad movie. They were like, "Oh, here you go, cameos of all the future characters and villains who might show up." But then you just focus on making a good movie. The Avengers, the first movie for Marvel, didn't set up a crazy universe yet. They did a possible tease with Nick Fury. I almost said Nick Cage. Nick Fury. And then they just made a good movie. And that's what you need to do, Sony. I get it now. The way you spread toxoplasmosis through your bathroom song. I mean, I'm not the one who said it. You did. Get excited for my karaoke stream when I sing. It's gonna be the only archive karaoke stream I'm gonna have is gonna be all of my bathroom songs. It's gonna be, that's what I call a pooping song 3, and it's just, that's the only archive stream because that's uncopyrighted, or it's copyrighted to me, Rina Astera. So that's the, if you look for Rina Astera singing karaoke streams like on her like videos, her past streams, it'll only be the poopy song symphony. Nice corporate pandering, Rina. I'm not pandering. I love Sony. I love Sony Entertainment America. And also Sony Entertainment Japan. They have such wonderful products such as Kraven the Manhunter film coming out soon. Pain truly makes people feel alive. Exactly. If you didn't hurt, you couldn't appreciate the happy. Actually, my dad owns Sony, so I'm telling him this right now. Can you tell your dads to revive Prison Project? I miss some of those girls. Nick Cage as Nick Fury would be wild. It would be, but kind of good. Wouldn't you want to kind of see that? Sony executives are just silly little guys. Jared Leto is actually a good cast. Is Jared, guys, do you guys think Jared Leto's a good actor or not? I can't tell. Because his, like, filmography, he'll be in, like, Blade Runner 2048. Which, like, he didn't do much. He just did the same role as that guy in Detroit Become Human. But he did a fine job of it. And he was also in, I think he was in an Oscar-winning movie years ago. Like, one of his first roles. And then he'll be in Morbius. Cool guy, so beautiful, Lady Reno. Lady Rhino! That's me. C'est moi. If I ever miss a karaoke stream, eliminate me from this planet. Because you don't want to miss out on the poopy, that's what I call poopy songs 3. Greetings, Rina. Greetings, Captain! Ohayo gozaimasu. We're just having a normal one today. Very normal one today. Lamau. Also in music, they make people sign in just to leave them for a year or more without... Oh, that's crazy. And let their artists to release... What, that's horrible. That's evil, if true. I mean, I love Sony Entertainment America. He works for specific characters. Yeah. So he's not... I don't think he's a versatile brain. Yeah, and also do Joker. I don't even think know if his Joker was bad. Like, his interpretation. It's just hard to follow up Heath Ledger. And also because I think that... The thing is that his interpretation or portrayal of Joker might have worked in a very campy version of the film, but Suicide Squad already had so many things working against it. It was like, Jared, there's not much. Why did I use the G pen? Why did I use the G pen instead of my soft paintbrush? That's what I usually use. That's why it looks so bad. What was I smoking, guys? The hell? I feel like I need to start over. This looks bad. I'm gonna start over. Sorry, guys. What the fuck? Anyway. You need to be a good director. Bring out uniqueness. I like his Joker in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Oh yeah, with the when you had the thing, because there's that bonus cutscene where it's like teasing like a desert punk or a future apocalyptic desert punk or whatever with Batman and Joker. That was cool. We're never gonna see that. And I think unironically, the Snyder cut was better. Because you see his vision way better. Don't forget, for peak social media influencer corporate talk, that you need to use the full name of the product. I see someone else has watched Jenny Nicholson's video over here. It's a good video. It's a good video. Do I still want to go to Disney? Yes, unfortunately. I love Disneyland. I love Disney Sea. One of my dreams is to go to Disney World. Ever since I was a little baby bird, I've always wanted to go to Disney World. Now that I'm an adult with disposable means, not that I didn't have disposable means as a child, but you know, now that I can control my own destiny, I want to go to Disney World. But it's still kind of expensive. I made him money, so it doesn't matter. But it's still like, people who are rich because part of the reason they're rich is because they're cheap, right? So I gotta be careful about my money. I'd be expecting Reina's Poo Poo album on the next Grammy. You're right. It's gonna be produced by Pharrell Williams, who produces... no, will.i.am produced. No, they both do. will.i.am and Pharrell both produced for K-pop albums. Is this too far apart? I don't know. I need to turn this down even more. My lines are not helpful in this art at all. I went to Disney World, I think, 4 years ago. I'm so jealous! I want to go to Disney World. I want to go to Epcot. I want to go to the... It's a Small World. I mean, they have that in every place. But I want to go to real Epcot. I want to see the giant golf ball. What's in it? What's in the golf ball? Is it Walt Disney's Frozen Head? I want to go. Also in Suicide Squad, the scenes are reshot, so probably the original acting there is closer to the one in Zack Snyder. Ah, you look at that. See? Gotta go work now. See you later. Have fun. Thank you. Thanks for coming by, Neo. Have a good day at work. Itterashai. Halfway for real's classic beat repetition at the beginning of the song was just poop. I think if Rina had her own album, I think you know how like every producer has their signature thing. So I want to be like Jason Derulo, but I would just shout Rina Astera at the beginning of all of my songs. So it'd be like some kawaii beat, and then it'd be like Rina Astera. Suki suki dai suki 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 ya. Why don't they do that in Hololive original songs? I don't understand. This is why I should be the guy in the chair making the big decisions, I feel like. You pay to see it, yeah. What do you mean what? I think it's a good idea, don't you? Every producer has their own thing. So Jason Derulo shouts Jason Derulo. DJ Khaled goes another one, and then plays some remix of some other artist's sample, and he doesn't really do much with it. And even rappers, K-pop rappers do it too. This is a reference that is gonna be lost in everybody, but ATs, they're two rappers. One of them goes right before he starts his rap segment. He goes, "Mic on," and then he starts his rap section. The other rapper, he just goes, "Ha ha ha," and then he starts his rap section. DJ Khaled too likes to say. Does he also? Oh, he also shouts DJ Khaled, right? I think. One time I saw DJ Khaled in real life, but I didn't know who he was. Not like in the streets. I went to go watch a Demi Lovato concert, and then DJ Khaled was opening for him, and then I like Demi Lovato because I think that she has really good vocals. But then they had an opening act, and I was like, who the heck is this DJ Khaled guy? And then everybody knew who he was. Everybody around us, they were mouthing the words to the samples for whatever songs he was sampling. And they were like, whoa, DJ Khaled. And I was like, who the hell is this guy? Is he a singer? Because he just kept, literally he came on stage and he just kept going. He would like jump around and be like, yeah, let's get hype, everybody, yeah. And then he would go, another one. And then they would play a song sample and he would jump around again. And then it would abruptly stop right before it gets good. And then he would go, another one. And then he would switch to another song sample. But then he would again abruptly stop before it got good. It was like edging. I don't know if I can say that, but whatever. It was so annoying. It was so frustrating. It was bad, man. So I was like, why do people like this man? And then I learned later that people don't really like him. My friend studying abroad in Korea had New Jeans before. Oh, that's so cute! What? Was his school like New Jeans alumni or something? Not that they probably... I mean, that doesn't make any sense because trainees probably don't go to regular school. They probably go to like K-pop school, but... Like gamer high school. Video game high school. The anatomy for this is kind of jank too. Not gonna lie. I don't know what Rina was cooking the other day for the stream when she was drawing this, because the anatomy is not good. Rina of a week ago. What were you doing, Rina? None of this makes any sense. Why is the anatomy so jank, Rina why is everything so jank, Rina of a week ago? New Jeans song. Oh my god, oh my god, I was really hoping that I would find you. Oh my god, oh my god, na na na, thinking that I should do. Na 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 DJ Cal was an OG Edge Maxer. Horrible words you've spoken in this chat today. But also, I've also spoken horrible words in this chat today, so I forgive you. We're just gonna wipe this VOD from my memory. You know, I'm supposed to look for clippable moments from the stream. to stream from my streams to make into funny haha clips to put on Twitter and YouTube and TikTok. And I don't think anything, I think literally nothing will be usable from this stream. This stream is basically just gonna be a wash, I think. I think this stream is a wash in terms of like farming content from it for other platforms, but that's okay. I think sometimes you need to have streams that are wash. Otherwise, your channel will be stinky if you never wash it. Am I right, fellas? Am I right, fella? Am I right, arena heads? Am I right, astronauts? That's another thing I have to do too. We have to design, guys. We have to design the astronaut mascot together. I know. I think I said in a stream a while back we would do it, and then I just never fulfilled my promise, like a stinky liar. Oh my god, my tum hungry. What am I saying? It was the Ypsilanti School Festival for Korea University. Teehee, I'm just a goofy goober. Teehee. Also, hearing you do these little jingle portion song is a blessing. Ah, so cute. So cute. Thank you. Thank you. Taskaru. You. I Taskaru you? No. You Taskaru me. That's correct. Stream wash. Yeah, like mouthwash. It's like, you know what? Instead of selling Gamer Girl bathwater, we should be selling Gamer Girl mouthwash and Gamer Girl soap. You know, hygienize the streamer audience so that when I go to conventions, it will smell less bad. I think that's what we should do. Because sometimes you go to a convention and you're trying to walk around and you're just like, whoa, I love convention. But then you take a big whiff of what you expect to be somewhat stale oxygen because you're in a warehouse or like a really bad convention center. But instead, you get BO. Wait, Rina can't be hungry and leaving us already. No, it's only been an hour. I wouldn't do that to you guys. Also, there's no food at home anyway. My butler would have to bring me something, and I just can't be arsed to get him to bring me something right now, you know? I'm just always hungry. That's my secret, Captain. Sometimes when I was in, sometimes when my friend was in college and she was very poor, she would, like, at the end of the night, she would be, after a hard day of work, of course, because she was a hard worker at school, she would be hungry. But because she wanted to save money to spend on gacha games, she just wouldn't eat again at midnight or whatever. She would just go to bed hungry because it was more efficient for saving gacha currency. I don't recommend people do it, and I don't recommend that my friend do it, but she did it anyway. When she was poor in university, and that's okay. Sometimes that's okay if you just don't eat food and instead save your money to spend on PNGs of anime girls. I think that's okay. Did the website or whatever game that she saved food money to spend on anime PNGs, did it eventually shut down within the same year and she wasted a lot of money? Maybe. But we don't. But what will never replace those memories of rolling for a gacha and not getting the anime girl you want, you know? What's a gamer girl soap made of? Well, gamer girl soap is obviously made of gamer girls. Yeah, it's not very ethical. But we have a lot of gamer girls in the world, so I think that it's okay. In fact, we need to cull the gamer girl population, so it's just me, so that you guys will only pay attention to me. Nipa. But would that imply that? But that would imply that you have already used the mouthwash and soap. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think no, but see, my mouth is so clean that it basically there would be no bacteria. There are no bacteria for it to clean, so you can use it secondhand. That's a life advice from Rina. If your mouth's clean enough, whew, and you're saving money, just share the mouthwash between multiple people. Secondhand, get the backwash, get in there, you know? They say that a little bit of bacteria in your body is good for you. Yeah, like some people smell like they never showered in their lives. Exactly. I'm like, guys, this is a public space you have to share with other people. Can you be a little bit clean? Just a little bit. Like, splash some water on yourselves, come on. Change your clothes every day. That's the bare minimum, I think. Being a girl, yeah. Yeah, if I eat air for dinner, I could spend more money on VTuber merch subs and donuts. That's what I'm saying, you know? That's what I'm saying. I mean, not what I'm saying, but that's what my friend who was poor in college is saying. 5 head strat to raise the Rina Astera stock so high. It's true. It's true. We have merch coming out soon, guys. Please support. I don't know if that's true. I have no idea if that's true. As a current uni student, I skip meals to buy games or save it up for a better feast. That's true. Sometimes you deserve a little treat. You deserve a little treat. Why not? We all deserve a little treat sometimes. But not like consecutively and on a regular schedule where we will be eating regularly. It's probably safer and more healthy for our bodies, you know? That being said, do actually eat regularly, guys. Don't skip meals. Do eat regularly. If you can't, I can't say that I eat 3 meals a day. I eat 2 meals a day, but at least eat 2 meals a day, guys. Don't save it all up for one big meal at the end. That's actually bad if you only eat one big dinner at the end. It's so bad for you. Do eat regularly. Everything I say is, a lot of the stuff I say is a joke and not factual advice and from me, a streamer who represents a corporation. We joke here. We don't want you to actually not eat food. EP. That was the whole point of Gamer Girl Bath Wars. I was used before, and so I think it does imply that. Nar. I like purchase merch when it drops. I swear and tea it. Swear and tea is pretty cute. That's a pretty cute lingo I'm gonna steal. How has it only been an hour? I feel like I've been here for 10 years. If this is what Sisyphus must feel like. Not that I'm not having fun with you guys, but it feels like every minute is less minutes. Or, you know? Or do you guys feel like I'm talking more than usual or less? I thought I like more per minute, because I feel like when I'm streaming normally, the rate of like the content and if anything, it's a real bargain to come to my streams, because the rate of content or words I can stuff in 1 minute is a lot higher than I would say you would get in less deranged streams, you know? So it's quite a bargain of free, you know? But I feel as though maybe I've been speaking more in this sleep deprived this sleep deprived state, maybe? I just want to let you know that your model is very nice. I don't talk in stream chats often, but I love it so much. I felt compliment from Pal. This much big whipped. Aww! That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Aww. Yeah, I worked very well. I helped design this model, so I am very happy that you find my face pretty. Also, thank you for speaking up. We love the lurkers and people who don't speak up either. I will say when I'm watching, I'll be real. When I watch my Oshis, I don't speak at all either. I'm actually a non-speaker also. I'm a lurker and I don't speak. And I think that I appreciate everybody who's lurking and don't speak either. I just appreciate anybody who comes out to check out the content. So yeah, don't feel the need don't feel compelled to chat if you don't want to. But I do appreciate everybody who does chat and keeps me company too. So I used to eat regularly at least twice a day, but strangely, ever since May 10th, it's usually 1 a day. That's so weird. Oh my god. What that you only I don't know. What happened on May 10th? That's so peculiar. You should probably stop doing whatever it is that compels you to only eat 1 meal a day. Thanks. Impersonation is the biggest form of flattery. Proud founder of the Swear and Tea Slang. You're so silly. You're so silly. This anatomy ain't right. I feel like you're talking a bit slower than usual, so a bit less overall. So less overall. So my rate. I wish there was a type eraser, but for mouths. I wish there was a type eraser where I could tell, like we would race about how many words we can say. That's just rapping. I'm just describing a rap contest or a rap cipher. I wish I was a rapper, I guess, is the conclusion of this conversation, this tangent. I'm a rapper. You know, I was a rapper before. I've worked in gift wrapping before. So in some ways, I am a rapper, yeah? I'm talking slower than normal? Oh. Finish the work, gonna sleep now. Ciao, everyone. Have a good stream. Rina. Okay, good night, Lauren. I don't know what's going on with your sleep schedule. But sleep well, my guy. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. Wait, really? I'm also tired, lol. No, that's two people saying I'm talking slower, so. Aster Alex, they're already You're right, they're halfway to an astronaut! And that means that they're and then maybe they're already closer to being a Rina head, you know? Lamau, I was a lurk until recently. Feels like another old window. I actually started talking in chats. Yeah, it's fun. It's a different kind of world. I think both experiences are valid. Like I talk in friends streams or in smaller streamers streams. I'll talk because I also think that as a fellow streamer, I know that it can help when there's engagement. I think it's perfectly fine to be a lurker, but I also know that on the other hand, when there's no engagement in the chat at all, some streamers can find it difficult, or maybe it's just like you know, they have less to bounce off of, which is perfectly fine. A lot of streamers can do that. But if I can help give them more content or things to talk to, I also try. But again, not every streamer needs it, and you don't have to do it if you don't want to, because streaming, I mean, watching streams is already a big boon, and also watching streams is your prerogative if you want to watch streams or not. It's an optional entertainment for you to participate in. So you should never feel compelled to do anything unless you want to. Even if I was to say hold like I don't know, like a donathon or something, I wouldn't want any of you to feel compelled to donate money just because I was doing one. I would only want you guys to donate money if you enjoyed the content, you know? I don't want people to do things that they feel they don't want to do. Pretend that the end of that tangent was really profound. I'm already locked. What was I saying? Let me see. I'm already locked in as a chatter now. If I start lurking, my career is over and I'll become hated. That's true. Don't stop talking, Jace. You are a godsend. Rina the rapper Rina. That's me, ça c'est moi. You wish you were a rapper? Would you even say you wish you were a little bit taller? A baller? Yeah! I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. This is an awfully hot coffee pot. There was a while where me and my brother, one of them, were so obsessed. We were obsessed with that specific phrase from Eminem's rap because it sounded so funny. Every time we saw each other, we would just go, "That's an awfully hot coffee pot." Delta's diss track makes your dreams come true. You're so right, bestie. I should make it. This will be my chatter awakening. I'll become an astronaut! Let's go! Woohoo! Join the team! Yeah! Chatter time. But also, don't feel pressure to become a chatter or to talk, because I have, my brain is fundamentally broken so that I can keep talking about nothing for hours, or hour in this case. And also, I think if most streamers should be able to talk without chat anyway. Most people, honestly, a lot of people who stream, they stream to 0 audience or maybe 1 person for years. And even that's a blessing. That still makes you in the top X% of streamers, I think. Because it's a very saturated market. I only chat in smaller streams. I totally get the chat engagement thing. Exactly. Yeah. That being said, I mean, it's like, if you want to talk in a bigger stream, do it too. One time I talked in my Oshi stream, and one of my Oshi streams, and they were a bigger streamer, and they actually read my message, and then I became Oshi pilled. If you're Oshi, if a streamer reads a big streamer reads your message once, you'll be like, oh, they love me. I should donate all my life savings. How do streamers with 1K people in chat read chat? I actually don't know, because some of them are pretty amazing. Because, like, obviously they're not reading every message, but they'll still get the hang of pretty much the chat sentiment. Or they'll, like, some of them can still read all the messages. I don't know what's going on there. They're just, like, skill gap, I guess. Skill gapping me. Do you stream on Twitch as well? Also, hello. Hello, Helix! Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. I have a Twitch account. I haven't streamed on it yet, and I'm still debating how I want to do this. Because I think that... So, I'm sorry I bring this up so often, but basically once I hit monetization on YouTube, I won't feel as much pressure to only be streaming on YouTube all the time. Because the requirements to reach monetization on YouTube are much harder than they on Twitch. Like, if this was Twitch, I would have reached affiliate already. But for YouTube, you need X amount of watch hours. And again, I'm not being like, oh guys, I just want to make money. But I have to, as a company employee, I should make the company money at some point, right? Like, that's the sad reality of the business. So I want to make sure I reach at least monetization on the main platform before I branch off into doing Twitch streams. But when I do unlock that on this, then I'll start doing... I really want to do, like, really casual, less commitment streams. Like, on, like, a Twitter space. Or, like, a Twitch. Or, like, a Twitch, stream where I do other stuff. Because when I do YouTube whenever you do a YouTube stream, you have to set it up and it feels really formal. And I would like to do less big commitment ones where I'm just like... Hey guys, I'm just gonna play Yakuza for 10 hours, but it won't be good quality stream. Sorry, I'm just gonna be playing. I'll just be speeding through the story and, like, you know. She still talks, but a lot slower. It's true. I talk a lot slower. Where was I at? Welcome to the Astera family survey house. Welcome. You're stuck here forever. Basically, Rina, when I become big, I will fall face to earth. My messages out of 1,000 will not be read. No! I'll see you read your messages. Will I read them out loud and respond to them? Maybe. I imagine the way they read chats is the same way you speed read. Kind of living behind the list. Oh, like just assuming, like you read the keywords. That's true. Maybe they just read keywords and they kind of parse everything between it. But here's the thing. When I read your messages, you guys always call me out. You can call me out when I read it wrong. Maybe I should just stop reading your messages out and only respond to them. Because I keep missing a corner of your messages because of the heart button in the chat. So I'll miss the last 10% and get it very wrong. And you guys always notice. The trick to chat and bigger chat staying on top and trying to gauge what their focus... The trick to chat and bigger chat staying on top and trying to gauge what their focus on the game / stream content or the chat. Maybe. See, my problem is that I like to always be the cleverest person in the room. Not actually, but I like to sound like I'm the cleverest person. So even in chats, in stream chats, I won't just... Generally speaking, I won't just do like... Oh, you're so cute, dare. I'll do like... I'll wait until I can think of a really clever comment, and then I'll write it. Because I'm a tryhard. I'm such a tryhard. I can't just be like, oh, good job, otsukare, otasukare. I have to be like, that's what she said. If you do want to be a chatter, don't be like me. Don't be a tryhard like me. Twitch is good for Gorilla. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Twitch, you can just start up a stream and it's chill. And you don't feel as much pressure to be like, whatever. But on YouTube, you kind of have to plan things out a bit more. And it is pressure, because then you're late, and then... and people notice. But Twitch, you guys will never know when I go live on Twitch, you know? Like, you don't know for sure. Like, you think maybe you know, because it says, like, a timestamp. But, like, are you really sure? Like, maybe I got disconnected, so maybe the timestamp's not accurate or something, you know? Yeah, what's master rapper is the time has come. Oh yeah, bathroom queen. Yeah, let's go. Ghost write my raps for me, okay, Gunham? Yeah, I spent forever typing that, lol. And I totally get that. I can 100% get that. That's literally me. Especially the first time I talk in someone's stream. Oh my god, I'm like, oh, this has to be so good. Even though like I don't even know if they notice or if they like they even like care. But I care. Like I will know what my first message will be. And if it's cringe, they won't know it was cringe, but I will forever remember it was cringe. One time I membership. So I've only membershiped. I don't membership because I was cheap. But one time I membershiped someone, and it was my first time. And I sent the you know, like you get subscribe for X months, right? Message, and I did it for the first time, and I didn't expect them to read it. I just wanted to do it to see what it does, because I was curious. And I forgot that the account that I membershiped on had a really stupid name. So they were like, "Oh, thank you for 1 month membership. You know, Sasuke Chidori Lover 69." And and ever since that scarring experience, I have never sent my membership message. I'm basically giving you guys the advice of everything not to do. Not to do when you're a chatter. I would just flood the chat with 9% brain rot, 10% witty humor. So true. So true. But hey, that's low. I would say it's at least 20% witty humor on your part, eh? I make puns in my other Oshi streams. Not all of them landed, but a good amount did. Yeah, there you go. Puns are always a safe topic. They're always a safe one to do. But then that there is a bit of a risk involved, because you make a pun and then they don't read it. You just feel a little silly. Hi, Pythus. Ohayo. Sasuke kitty message. Stop. I'm gonna end it all. Hello, everyone. New chatter here. Hope that this place is cool. So pleased to meet you. Rar type beat. I'll take it. I like it. I like it. We were all rar type beats before, I think. I was a rar type carrot personally. But vegetable pun. I think after the end of all puns, you should announce them. Be like, pun. Oh my god, I had a dream the other day that I was watching I went to a comedy show, but it was so expensive. And also, for some reason, I was seated right behind the comedians. And then the person who ran the club tried to convince me to do a stand-up routine. I was like, no siree, Bob. Luckily, Dream Reno was still like, she still had her wits about her. So she was like, no, I'm not going to do a comedy routine, a stand-up routine at your club the first time I come to watch. Also, I don't think that's how it works. So, you know, maybe Dream Rena is actually smarter than real Rena. Maybe she should be the co-pilot. Maybe they should switch. I feel like my persona changes whenever I interact with different streamers. Oh, that's an interesting take. I've not thought about it that way. Hi, Audie, my beloved. Ohayo gozaimasu. Mwah. I love you, my baby girl. How are you this wonderful morning? I'll come to the warehouse. Why is everyone coming to the office for asking for things during lunch break? I'm trying to watch a Rina Astera stream here. I know. What the hell? You're so cringe. Tell them to speak to me. I will speak to your manager and be like, hey, let Jace watch my stream, but also, hey, I'm Rina Astera. I'm part of OshiLinkEN Gen 1 Celanis. I'm the Royal of Rebellion. That's the first time I've said of my mouth, the Royal Rebellion. Here's my YouTube channel, and here's some really funny shorts. Please come and check me out. That's what I will say to your management. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, this is better than whatever I was drawing before. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh my god, this looks like my boobs are so big in this drawing. Let's make it bigger. What do my clothes look like? I don't even know. Oh, I do have buttons here. Okay. I have to learn Master Rapper, so yo, what's up? Yeah! We can all be raps. Rena, have you watched the new Superman Lois? I haven't yet! I saw, but I did see her fangirling in some of the trailer clips. I was like, whoa, Lois, I feel you. You, me, we are the same. I'm sure you're a rare girl. Your words are hurtful to me. It's always a gotcha with Pythus. Either it's like 50-50, it's going to be something that, like an irrevocably deep-cutting comment that like stares straight into my soul. And the other 50 is just like, hee hee. you know? Now I'm just imagining Rena wearing scene clothes and going raw the 2000s. Don't do that. I already told you what I wore in high school. I wore a long scarf, a long skinny scarf. It was black and white striped. Oh, my music stopped. Let me find the music begin again. What's this one? Okay. It was a long skinny scarf that was black and white striped. And then I wore blue hand warmers, arm warmers. And I was wearing an oversized hoodie. I'm dead by Love You 5 ever. I love tuning in, lurking your streams. Oh, my baby girl. I love you too. Yeah, I lurk. I'm lurk. You lurk? I'm lurk. In your streams too. I don't always talk because, again, I have a horrible chatting paralysis where unless I say something that's funny, I don't talk. So I also don't talk again. But I lurk your streams and I love you. My baby girl. Big boobs together strong. Can you imagine if in Planet of the Apes, Caesar? Sorry, Caesar, I'm not talking about you. Caesar was just like, he's like, because in the scene, he's holding a stick to show that one stick breaks on its own, but multiple sticks together, when you try to crack it in half, it won't, because together they're stronger. So what is he holding? What is he holding? Is he holding like a melon? And he puts two melons together and he's like, melons, boobs together strong? What's going on? Or is this Planet of the Boobs where all the instead of apes, it's boobs. Right here, radiates raw energy stall. Actually, I realized my name is Asterix. Is that how you pronounce it? Asterisk? Oh my god. I was destined to be astronaut. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You were meant to be here. All of the paths aligned. And every path, every decision you made in your life has led you to this golden path, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You know? And that's with me. I feel a little disgusted when I said that myself. Sorry. I won't say it again, sorry. Why am my nose getting stuffy? Or a little bit clogged? Is it cut? Oh, you know what it is? Do you guys have that thing where if you stay up too late, your immune system starts shutting down and tries to kill you? Rina, I like your shoelace. Stop. No weighing my 7 TV emotes don't work on YouTube Magic. Stop. That's horrible. I think there are plugins though for YouTube. Sorry, I distracted my previous thought. I didn't realize a lot. I just thought you were saying MO. Yeah, do you guys ever like when you're about to, if you stay up too late, your body, and you're like, especially if you're on the computer, your body starts shutting down. Your immune system will start just like reacting. It's almost like a defensive reaction. My nose will get clogged. My eyes will get all stuffy. My eyes will get stuffy. What's eyes getting stuffy? My nose will get clogged. My eyes will get watery and blurry. And I'll just start sneezing a lot. My body just feels like it's dying. It's having an allergic reaction. Does that happen to you guys when you stay up too late? I'm the exact same way. Unless my message is saying something funny, I will just not type in chat. I hyped myself up for 5 minutes to say hi. Aw, Captain! I feel it! Here is a shout out to all the nervous chatters out there, myself included. I appreciate every time. I appreciate all of you working up the courage to say something. Because I am the same. I know it takes a lot. Especially if you're like, oh my god, well, I have to follow the flow of the conversation. It's like piping in new conversations in real life are already hard. But doing it online with no cues, so hard too. I used the plugin once too, and only the sad face worked up for me. Really? That's unfortunate. I think it's like, it sucks too for YouTube too, because for plugins, it's like, unless everybody has it, sometimes the plugin doesn't work. Rina, my body doesn't know what it feels like not to stay up too late consistently. Yeah, it's true. I think that's actually true. That's right. If you were to adapt to a fully normal sleep schedule where you're like actually diurnal, as opposed to nocturnal, I think your body would actually like die. It would go into shock. It would go into shock from what you were doing. So maybe it's too late for you. That's Hypnos sending you to bed. Oh my god, you're so right. Oh my god, Hypnos? Hypnos? Oni-chan? Hypnos is so pretty in Hades too. So pretty. I love him. So pretty. I love white hair. I love white hair. And blondes. I love white hair and blondes. And pink. That's why my wives have white hair and pink hair. And that's why Amelia Watson was my whole live Oshi for a while. If I got you in my dream, good night, guys, Nautica. Okay, Rina, bye, beautiful girl. Bye, Gunna. Sleep well. Dream of us. Hello, every nervous chatters. Not nervous chatter here. I'm completely unashamed to yap nonsense 24/7. Same as ideal. So let me fill in the blank space for you while you think. Oh, that's very sweet of you to say. I'm on the book. Also have the debuff of ESL broken English, especially writing. Really? I've never. I feel like your English has always been perfect. Like I thought you were a native, straight up. To be honest, you've never said anything that like your grammar's always been perfect. Not that even if your grammar was off, it would be like just the fact that you're communicating a language that's not your native language is already a big deal, right? Like, can you imagine someone speaks multiple languages and they mess up their English and you're like, haha. Like that'd be silly. They know way more languages than you, or you would expect it. Most people know. But yeah, I've never noticed. BRB chat, dyeing my hair white. People see, in real life it doesn't work. People just think you're an old man. I've thought about dyeing my hair white or platinum before too, but I know for a fact I would just look like an old man. I normally stay up pretty late, but if I push it past I start getting input lag. So yeah, see, exactly. Your body is fighting you. It doesn't want you to stay up late. Maybe that's your equivalent of my immune system shutting down. Jay's truly MP5. I workshop my chatter too much and end up getting out all the personality. Really? Really? That's true. I do know that you can say more curse stuff. Thank you for your service, Jace. Yeah. Jace filling up all the chat for me. I always appreciate it. Jace is an MVP chatter. Because sometimes, you know what's embarrassing? You know what's really embarrassing? Is I need to fix my setup so it doesn't look like this. But it's so embarrassing when a streamer's setup is so obvious. Like, every time they turn their head to look at the chat, it's really obvious. Like, when they're looking away from the... Oh my god, the way I have set it up right now, actually, you can't really tell when I'm looking at the chat when I'm drawing. Oh my god, maybe I should keep it this way. But, like, when it's really obvious, when I turn my head to look at the chat, to look for messages, and if I do it too often, but there's no new messages, it's so embarrassing. It's like, oh, streamer thinks that their chat is more active than it is. It's so embarrassing when you see their head obviously turn, and this, like every 2 seconds, like... Because they're being a good streamer by making sure they're checking to make sure, people's messages are being read. But then if they do it too often and there's no new messages, it's like, not for other people, but for me, I feel so embarrassed. It ain't much, but it's honest chatting. Do I sound like an ESL, by the way? No! Wait, are you also ESL? What the hell? You guys have better grammar than I do. Dyeing your hair white not being the chuny allegations. I never did it, though. I never actually did it. I've dyed my hair pink before, though. Like a rose gold. It was pretty. Does streamer luck still apply if I'm just watching a stream? Because I'm trying to hatch a shiny Pokemon and I've gone through 8 eggs and got the wrong one twice. No! I'm so sorry! I actually don't know. I've never tried to roll gacha while my streamer was rolling gacha, too, or doing something like that. I've never tried it. Maybe I should try it. I have no idea if it would work. I think on average I have, depending on the game, I have average or below average. Some games I have really decent luck, but I don't know if that's just because I forcefully put so much money in it. Oh yeah, I try to look for VTuber head move far type messages. Oh, interesting. You know what I try to do? Because of YouTube having like a big gap. Because of YouTube having a delay gap, what I'll do is I'll try to... I'm just revealing how embarrassing I am. I'll try to gauge the rhythm of the VTuber, like of the streamer, who turning their head, like the rhythm of it. almost like a rhythm game, and then I'll release the message. I'll send in my message when I think they're gonna look at chat, or if they're doing a game section and I have a really funny comment. Because again, it takes me so long to make my comments. I will wait until they finish focusing on whatever. Like maybe they're doing a fight, and then I'll wait until they finish the fight, and then I'll send the message so that there's a better chance of them reading it. I'm so embarrassing. Yeah. It's really sad when I watch Return 10 multiple times and no new chats happen, so I usually say, stop! I want to hear that from you! Stop! ESL. Are you ESL too, Pythas? What the hell? All of you guys have better grammar than I do. I make so much worse, so many bad mistakes all the time. Yep, I'm not a native speaker. That's crazy. What? Rina just like her chat is for real. I think I'm worse. I think worse than you guys, because I'm the best. YouTube chat's like an Elden Ring boss. The latest. It is right. And then if you read, and like if you're, so okay, most streamers, they're really good at remembering what conversation they're talking about when they read the messages, because of the delay. They'll remember the last few topics they're talking about. But I have such a bad memory that I'm sure you guys have noticed that sometimes when you guys send a message, if I just read it too late, I'll completely forget what the conversation was about before. And then it'll be like, and then I'll like, your message will just fall on deaf ears. Like I'll read it, I'll be like, I'm sorry, I have no idea what I was talking about. And there's a strong case of chat reflects the stream. We're all just really nervous. We're all just nervous trying to make sure our message gets read. Unfortunately, English is my first language. I still suck at it. No, you don't suck at it. Well, I do think that you mess up sometimes. Because, like, whenever we start the stream, you always say, greetings, Marina, instead of greetings, milady. And I think that might be an issue. Yeah, that might be, like, yeah, an issue with your English. So... Unfortunately, I'm not part of ESL game. I'm learning Japanese and facing the final. Oh my god, Japanese is so hard. Kanji is so hard, my guy. So even though I have a pretty decent Japanese proficiency, kanji is my enemy. And it's like, if you're not good at kanji, you're never going to be actually good at Japanese. Because, like, kanji is everywhere. And, like, a lot of stuff, here's the thing, too, is if you want to read stuff for your own... If you want to read stuff for your own age demographic, it's not going to have furigana. It's because they're going to assume that you know these basic kanji. So it's like, you have to at least know, like, 200 to 300 the basic kanji. And then if not, you're boned. But if you want to be a good, like an actual good Japanese reader, you have to learn more. You have to learn as many kanji as you can. Because, like, sometimes, too, the kanji will not have the right reading. Or it'll have, like, it'll be a different meaning or whatever, right? And they're just using the kanji for aesthetics. Or the other way around. I have this textbook I used to use called Kanji in Context, which I recommend. It's pretty good. It'll teach you kanji in building block mode. Basically, it'll teach you some basic structures first, so that when you later find other kanji that contain this kanji, you might be able to infer the meaning. And also, it gives you sentences so you understand the kanji in context, right? So it's helpful. But I'm so bad. Whenever I'm out of a school system, I'm so bad at self-learning. In a regular schedule. Because I think that I'm pretty good at learning stuff, like new things fast, but as soon as it gets a little bit hard, I start giving up. I try to time it as much as possible, but I still overthink things way too much. No, I feel it. Same, absolutely. Totally understandable. So the fact that you talk as often as you do is amazing, to be honest. No stress about it, Rina. I'll always forgive you for forgetting. Aww! That's so sweet. That's genuinely the best. I don't think I've ever said greetings followed by the other word. I bet you thought you could trick me into saying it just now, Tib. No, I'm just saying maybe you're not native as you think. Maybe you need to fix your English a little, Get the greeting right. I know a way to learn kanji really fast. At least the 2K most common ones. Can do it in a month and I confirm that is true. Oh, what is your method? Because, like, it'd be good to have anything. Because, like, I'll take anything that help me passively learn. Unless it's active learning, and then I'm just screwed. Yeah. Please share the tips. I washed my face. The only way I can wake up for sure to be fully awake is because I'm not a morning person in the slightest. God, there was one time in high school. Have you guys ever gotten the perfect sleep? Like the perfect amount of sleep possible? It only happened to me once in high school where I went to sleep and I woke up and I felt energized. Like I wasn't like over energized. I just felt like normal. I woke up and I got ready for the day and I just had a normal amount of energy. It felt like I was supposed to be awake for the day. I felt like a Sims waking up after with all their meters filled. And I was amazed. I could pay attention to class. I could pay attention to the teacher. I was like, writing notes and everything. I was so amazed. I've never had that ever again. I've been chasing that high ever since then, but it's never happened, unfortunately. Yeah, having just slept exactly 8 hours really helps. Is it a matter of like exact amount? Because I feel like 8 hours doesn't give me enough sleep these days. But I don't know if that's just I'm severely sleep indebted. Much like an American with a terrible credit score, Yes, I'm native speak. Very learned fast, young age. Me small when English first time. Stop. Yeah, 3 hours. That's not the perfect amount, okay? It's called RTK. Isn't that Isn't that Chinese game, the Chinese wuxia game where you play the Three Kingdoms? Just kidding. That's LTK. It basically teaches you the parts that make a kanji instead of the kanji themselves, and you make up short stories. Oh! Isn't that the technique that Wanikani uses? I think Wanikani is a similar thing, right? Or am I just mixing things up? All jokes aside, I have had that perfect sleep before. Have you? How many hours was it for? So you had that feeling, right? It was like you woke up and you were perfectly fine? If I sleep more than 8, start getting hit. Really? I feel like that's so interesting. Because, like, okay, if I sleep more than, like, 11 hours... if I sleep more than 11 hours, then yeah, my body will feel the negative side effects. But if I get 10 hours, I feel... slept, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm gaslighting myself at this point. I've only got the perfect sleep once. I slept for 8 hours and I still wake up tired. But if I fit, like, 3, I'm somehow less tired? That's crazy. Maybe it's your body running on, not adrenaline, because the situation isn't that serious, but maybe some sort of equivalent. Because it's like, if you get 8 hours, because what do they say? They say that if you wake up during a REM cycle, you get really sleepy. You're really sleepy and it's horrible. And you're supposed to wake up, like, at the end of a REM cycle. That's what they say that if you wake up and you feel really tired, that you're probably in the middle of a REM cycle. That's why it's actually super bad, apparently, I think, if to do the 5-minute thing, where if you wake up and then you go back to sleep for 5 minutes, it's actually pretty bad for you. Because you're more likely to be disrupting a REM cycle, right? Because you're not going into a deep sleep or whatever. I use Wanikani. Mnemonics are so helpful. That's what I heard. I don't know if I can do that, because I'm kind of a big picture person. 10 hours of sleep, 10 plus hours over the weekends now that I wage cage. Oh... My condolences, but also congratulations on the wage cage. Yeah, I do that too. Well, I don't do it as much now. Actually, my sleep schedule is pretty good because of streaming. Not gonna lie. Wait, let me sneeze. Excuse me. Actually, weirdly enough, streaming on YouTube has helped me get my schedule pretty right. I think because I had to be so on time. And outside of streaming, I'm like, I don't have much free time, or I don't feel like, in my free time, I feel like I'm still preparing. I'm usually doing stuff for stream anyway. I'm still preparing, or I'm finding clips, or I'm making schedules and stuff. So, I don't know, my sleep schedule's gotten better. But you know what's, I think here's the thing. The sleep schedule's gotten better, but my actual quality of sleep has gotten worse. Because when I go to sleep, I'm always like, up for an extra hour or two in bed, trying to think of stream ideas, or I'll have good ideas and or I'm always worried about something. I feel like an anxious, like, middle-aged wife. I'm always like concerned about the household. Or I'm like, oh, maybe I should tell my gen mates this, or oh no, I should do this. I should check on this if this deadline is like approaching or whatever. I'm not even allowed to sleep long on weekends anymore. That's so weird, Jace. Why is that? Do you think it's because of the same... Do you think it's because of the same thing that happened on May 10th? Do you think that's it? I think so. But with RTK, you're encouraged to make the stories yourself, as well as write the kanji multiple times. So I find it better than Wanikani. It kind of solidifies the kanjis and actual... Ah, interesting. I use a kind of a similar technique When my friend was teaching me hiragana for the first time, I also kind of remembered it that way. Like for new. Wait, is that new? Yeah, it's new. I thought of it as these are 2 chopsticks, and this is noodles. It's like a bowl of noodles. That's how I remembered new. So maybe it's like similar stuff. Interesting. Maybe it would work. Blex. Thank you. Thank you for the bless yous. I feel like a walking advertisement. I acquired a book for the book first, so I don't know why I'm advertising. You gotta get that sponsorship deal. You gotta be like, hey guys, I've converted so many people. You guys should give me a free copy of the follow-up book. TRSTUVW XTK. No, but I literally work on weekends, so I can't sleep long. Oh, dude, I work on weekends too. Let's go, weekend workers. What's wrong with us? It's sad too. Being a weekend worker sucks because you're like a dog. You're like a dog watching watching the window of the restaurant outside while all your friends are having fun on the weekends, and you're like, I want to have fun too, but you also want to have wage and money. I woke up significantly earlier than normal so I can make it to stream, and this was the first time in a while I didn't wake up. Oh, guys, I really appreciate all of you waking up so much earlier or staying up later for me. Oh, that's really sweet of you guys. I really appreciate it. But also, that's good to hear that you woke up and you didn't feel tired. I wonder if it is about... maybe it's a factor of both things. Maybe it's you have to get exactly 8 hours of sleep, and then you also have to actually wake up early. Maybe that like in a normal schedule. Because when I do wake up early for if I have a really early trip plan, right, and I go outside for an 8 a.m. walk, I'm like, whoa, pretty good. Planning before sleep makes you stay up late for me too. My mom told me to remember what you did for the day instead of thinking what will happen tomorrow. Your mom sounds like a very smart person. Maybe I'll try that. Yeah, it makes me have bad quality sleep. New is news for me too. Next weekend I get 5 days off in a row for my... Yay! Congratulations! Pachi Pachi! Excited for you. I remember it meh instead of new. And meh kind of looks like a sheep, so I always just try to remember the things. Yeah. Sometimes that's the way it works with hiragana or even kanji sometimes. You're like, okay, I remember what this one does look like, so I just have to remember that this one is the one that doesn't look like this. I used to do that for Shi and Su. Because Shi and Su, the difference is so marginal. But then my friend taught me the one where... I think the line... I don't know about the smiley face, but the lines here at least. So Shi is the one that the lines are like parallel. Because it's the C. Like Shi, the C, is horizontal, right? And then Su is the one where the lines are more up. Because... And the most smart smiley face. Because it's Su, the sky, which is up. I don't know if that makes a lot of... I don't know if that's exactly accurate, but it helps me remember. Working on weekends is hell, but now that I'm on the opposite side, I feel so free. Yeah! Having free weekends, so nice. Ooh. There are 30 plus hours of travel time with no internet significantly. 30 plus? Bro, you must have the worst layovers. That's crazy. Oh, what does Audi look like? I should probably pull up my references. Okay, she got the 3 bangs going on. What is this? Oh, this was a doodle. Okay. I don't know why she looks so tiny compared to me. Does she look tiny to anybody else? I should just make her body bigger. It's cause it's, you know what it is? Cause Atika's anatomy, she's actually 90% boob. So when you don't see Atika's boobs, it's like, whoa, where did her body mass go, you know? Cause she's such a, cause they're like, cause birds are, their bones are hollow, so they're actually really light. They actually don't have a lot of body mass. So it's the same thing for Atika. Her bones are actually hollow as well, but her boobs are like super heavy. They kind of act like ballasts when she goes into the water. Like, yeah, typically pigeons are not water birds, right? Waterfowl. But Audica, when she goes into... So when Audica goes in the water, her boobs act like ballasts. Like, sorry, let me explain it to you. So this is Audica. And then when she's in the water, her boobs are ballasts, like a submarine, that help her stay afloat in the water. So that's why we got to make sure that Audica's not going to drown. You know? I always thought of she as she looks up. Ah, Oh, interesting. Interesting. What flying take that long? That's what I'm wondering. Probably huge layovers. I hate cross-continental travel too, but 30 plus, yeah, that's insane. Perks and military flights. Extreme layover times for people. Oh, exactly. That sucks. That's why I always try to take non-stop flights. Rina Astera, 60% leg. Audica, 90% boo. Yeah. You're learning that we're all recruited based on our body proportions. Lots of stops. Scientifically accurate. Yeah. See, Audica agree. I'm surprised you're still here. I have no choice on what flight I'll be taking this time. Yeah. I mean, if it's a flight that I don't have to pay for, it's like whatever. You can decide what I want. But 30 is pretty insane. Are any of your layovers long enough that you can go around to take a look at the city? Because I think the worst is when you have a lot of layovers and they're really short layovers. So you can't even go out to look in the city. Like when people are like, actually, I've technically been to Amsterdam because they have a 3-hour layover. It's like, yeah, I get you, but you didn't get to go look out in the city. You didn't get to look at what the local culture's like. It makes me sad. One time I had a layover in Vancouver for something, and it was 5 hours, which is like really hard because it was not enough time to actually go do anything. It was like that awkward period where I'm like, I could debate trying to go somewhere, but I would be rushing to get back. So I was like, man, I'm not gonna do it. What's the point? So I just stayed in the airport, and what did I do? Oh, I took a nap. I got food, and I took a nap. We're not allowed to leave the terminal to go visit the city. Really? That's so sad. 20-hour flies and layover time, and then 8 hours drive back. 8-hour drive, Jesus. So 30 plus travel time, 8 of it without internet. Ugh. I guess you just have to listen to whatever popular radio stations are in the area. Or you can listen to your podcasts if you pre-download them. Imagine taking a nap but you end up over. Imagine. That'd be so crazy. But see, I have such bad anxiety about meeting deadlines, but also about making appointments. I have the worst anxiety about being late for appointments or being late for meetings. So I will I'm that little kid who on the night before a field trip, I won't be able to sleep. But it's not because I'm excited. It's because I'm very nervous and anxious that I'm gonna miss it or I'll cause trouble to other people by being late. So that's why I can't sleep. So it's the same thing. If I have a trip, if I have a flight the next day and it's kind of early or whatever, I will be so nervous and then I won't be able to sleep. It's bad. We all know it's bad. I did that last night. It's good though, to be honest. I noticed that. Because Jace is usually the first person to react to tweets and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, Jace is not really around right now. But I'm glad to hear it was because you were sleeping. I'm so happy to hear that you were sleeping. My longest flight was 1.5 hours. I can imagine 30 hours travel time. Yeah, that's crazy, man. The flight to Japan is usually pretty bad if you're somewhere that's not, that's in North America. Or in North Liberias. It's bad, man. Because I think it's like a 16-hour flight or something. But it's crazy because... Because you think, oh, a long flight, I'll just sleep the entire time, right? Whatever, I'll just sleep. You can't just sleep. You can't just sleep. Because you can't sleep for... you think you can't sleep for 16 hours. You'll eventually get stir crazy. You just wake up and you're like, wow, I need to get off this plane. I need to get off. Or I need to stretch my legs. And you try to walk up and down the aisles, but you can't really walk up and down the aisles too much because you're causing trouble for other people. So then you just get stir crazy. And you're like, I want off this plane, but you can't get off this plane because if you get off this plane, then you will die. And also, if you were to somehow get off this plane, the changing the pressure in the air cabin would kill everybody in the plane instantly. So then you think about that. So you're just left trying to distract yourself from the fact that you're a little bit stir crazy and you want to stretch your legs. So then you watch, Finding Nemo or whatever movie 3 times in a row because you're like, I need to distract myself. I cannot open the door and, cause issues. My Oshi realized my Twitter patterns. Oh, yeah, I'm always watching. Yeah. But it speaks good about you because it means you take things seriously, Rina. Aw. That's a really sweet way to say it, Cesar. I think it speaks to me having an anxiety disorder or something. I should probably go see my doctor about it. But I'll take the compliment. I'll take it as being a good thing for sure. Yeah. Say good things about me. I'll give myself the most generous interpretation, always. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. I usually fly from EU to C because my parents live there. I love my parents, but I'm so hesitant to fly. Oh, that seems like a long flight. Is that the 11.5-hour flight? That's crazy. It's not, I mean, it does suck, but I guess the one cool thing about having a long flight is the time difference. When you get there, you've literally time traveled. I guess that's the only cool thing that's cool. I want to go to Japan super badly, but the idea of flight there stresses me out too much because I really do not play this. That's so fair. Like I've like thought about that. Like I have really bad fear of heights, right? And to be honest, when I first took planes, it also gave me a bit of stress. Because if you're afraid of heights, that's the highest heights ever. But luckily for me, eventually I got used to it in the sense of like, it's so far up in the air that I was like, I basically can't even conceive of where the ground is because it's so far up. Actually, the worst time when I take flights is when we're landing. And if we're landing and I look out the window, it makes me a little nervous. Especially if there's a bit of like, if it's a rocky landing, it makes me very nervous. But also planes are a crazy thing to think about. Humans were never meant to fly. Gallus were meant to fly, but humans were never meant to fly. So when you think about it, that you guys were able to defy physics and create aircrafts that could take you through the air, it's insane. Not being afraid of or having some nerves about planes or riding in a metal death entrapment would be odd. In fact, Rina being parasocial. I'm not parasocial. You guys are all my friends. I think it's difficult for not to be a little parasocial, but it's really easy to take it way over the line. That's true. I've been on my way too many planes for work, family. Yeah, you know? I know some people who travel a lot for work. And I know a lot of people who travel for work. And at first you think, oh, traveling for work, that sounds really fun. You get to take free flights or whatever everywhere. But it can get really tiring after a while. Because traveling itself gives you so much fatigue. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. I actually hate the actual process of traveling. I hate it. Checking in for your flights and planes and stuff, and then having like waiting room syndrome where you can't really do anything because you're stuck in these liminal spaces. Because airport gates and stuff like that, they're such liminal spaces which don't fully serve a purpose for one way or the other. And there are some airports that are better for others, right? Like there are some airports where they try to make it very a lot more stuff to do inside, and there's like places you can sleep or lounges or whatever. But in the end, there's still these weird liminal spaces that you're stuck waiting. You're waiting for something to happen. So the actual process of travel, I hate it. But going to other countries and new places, yeah, I love it. I had to sit with a dude who had a broken leg and pees a lot one time. It forced me to pretty much stay awake. Oh no. You were right beside you were either in the middle or in the aisle seat? That sucks. When I had to run in business clothes from one terminal to the opposite side of the airport. Oh my god, yeah, when you have a really short transfer time, it's awful. I wish I could just appear what I wanted. Yeah! Oh my god, that's something that I realized as an adult. Because when you're younger, and they're like, oh, what superpower what do you want to have? You're like, I want super strength. I want to read people's minds or speak to animals. No, the best skill is teleportation. That without teleportation, without it being a clone. Yeah. Teleportation, so that when I don't mind doing the physical travel, but I don't want to be there consciously. I just want to be at my destination already, you know? And that's the best skill to get. If you get a superpower. And people say time travel. I think people who say that they want their ability to be time travel are fools. Time travel is a horrible box, and we have seen too many time travel sci-fi films to not know how time travel is just a crapshoot. No matter what theory of time travel you prescribe to and which one ends up being true, it's all a crapshoot. All of it's bad. Sitting still for hours on a plane sounds like torture because I need to move regularly or else my body breaks. Exactly. It's really bad. And if you're the asshole who goes to if you try to walk down the aisle every now and then to stretch your legs, even though it's a very reasonable request, you will still feel and look like an asshole because everybody else is just trying to stay in their lane. But it's your flight. It's your flight. You're paying for it. So, I mean, you should be allowed to go up and down the aisle. I personally don't care when people do that, but I think that to most of the people on the plane, it does seem like a hindrance when you do that. But dude, anyway. Just take an Uber and black out. Same thing as... No, I can't. I can't black out an Uber. They might kidnap me and kill me. Yeah, he was on the window side. I'm like right next to them, and I had to make space. Oh, that sucks. But I think middle seat's the worst seat. Like if you can choose a seat that's not middle seat, you always should. Middle seat's the worst spot to be. There's another dude on the other side, so it's pretty much sandwiched. Choosing for teleportation is based. Yeah, teleportation is the best one. My answer is always time control, but like the fantasy version. I can pause or speed up time any way I want and still move normally within with all protections. Interesting. Interesting. A fantasy version of time travel. Have I seen that? I guess I read an isekai or a villainess manga where she had the hourglass. I guess that's the fantasy version. And I think they didn't deal too much in the ramifications of her hourglass using, to be honest. I think the only ramification they dealt with was the fact that she actually was... So even though everyone else wasn't losing time, she was. So she was getting older. So every time she used the hourglass, she was actually getting older compared to everyone else. That was the one ramification that they dealt with, which was pretty bad. It's a pretty bad one. I like when the hair has little wispies. Like even though it's tied up in a ponytail, or whatever, I like when it has little wispies. Like Ellie Chica, her hair in Love Live, so cute. A fantasy magic to me, I don't have to deal with the world where brother just works out. Yeah, no, I get it. I always get looks when I say, well, invisible is very hard, because I just want to be a silly little guy that writes be warp and catch up. I get that. No, I think invisibility is also a really good one. Because sometimes, I don't know, I just want to not be noticed. Sometimes I just want to be able to just chill. Like if I'm in public, if I'm transiting in real life or traveling in public or whatever, and I'm just trying to get through my day or do errands, please don't talk to me. Please don't look at me. Please don't perceive my existence. I'm just trying to get through my day. And especially if I'm in stores, I know that the retail workers are paid based off commission. So I get why they gotta go there for their grind. But please don't talk to me. Don't ask me how you could help me. Please don't ask me what I'm looking for. I just don't want to be interacted with at all. Shapeshifting is my go-to power. Don't ask me how I feel about my gender. Completely understandable. Completely understandable. Also, shapeshifters are hot. Shapeshifters are always hot in media. I don't know why, but they're always super hot. Like Mystique, hot as hell. Teddy in Young Avengers, hot as hell. Shapeshifters are just hot. Halcyon, hot as hell. Just for you, Rina, I will now bother every 30-ish-year-old appearing woman. Okay, well... Even if you were to bother these 30-ish-year-old looking women, it wouldn't be me, so, good luck, buddy. Well, if you can shapeshift, wouldn't you shift into the hot form? That's true. That's true. I would always want to be hot. I am very vain. This is true. I'm like so vain. If something that makes me look worse or ugly, or if it'll affect my looks, except for sleep deprivation. I guess I'm not vain enough because I still mess up my sleep schedule. I won't do it. I always want to look hot. And in a video game, if I can't look hot, I'll be sad. And maybe I won't play it, not gonna lie. You can tell I'm getting more awake now because, A, I'm saying less nonsense. Like the words I'm saying are making more sense now. And B, my witch laughed. My witch laughed is laughed. Why do I keep saying laughed? My witch laugh is returning. You can tell how much awake I am by how witch-like I am. So most of the time, I'm not that awake. But if I was fully awake, I would just be Minecraft witch all the time. You know? I'm gonna end stream pretty soon because I'm gonna be a bad person. And I'm gonna see if I can get in a half-hour nap. Before I have to go do some work. But look, we actually made some progress. Look. crazy, right? Maybe I should be doing these more often sleep deprived. It seems like I get more work done when I'm sleep deprived. Or maybe I just don't get distracted as much. You think that's it? You think that might be it? That could also be a thing. Oh, that's way too big. Uh-oh. Bow, 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 bow. Technically, Annika's supposed to be on an angle because she's bending down to look at the cake. But whatever. It's fine. She looks cute, so it doesn't matter. Okay, then I'll be bothering Fiona instead. You will be, yeah! I'm not sure you're awake with how much you're stumbling over. That's so rude. I just stumble over my words normally, okay? Just make sure your nap doesn't end up like mine. Oh my god, I'll get fired. I'll get fired if I sleep for 11 hours. I feel like there's no proper distinction between timeline jumping and time traveling. Timeline jumping, interesting. I feel like going back and fixing something in the past creates a new... No, for sure, that's what I think so too. I genuinely believe, for me, my time travel theory is that if you... My time travel theory is that if you go back into time, ever, you've created a new timeline. The you that was in that timeline disappears forever. And even if you were to go back in time and change something, that's a different timeline. And then if you try to go back to your original timeline to change something, or to return back to normal, you didn't go back to your original timeline. You created a new timeline where you left your timeline to go change stuff in another timeline and went back to the other timeline. So, because in the original timeline, you theoretically never would have left to go to do the time travel, right? Right? How people sleep just 30 minutes with monsters. I don't even know if I sleep when I do a 30-minute nap. I feel like I just rest my eyes, to be honest. But I think that's also good too, since apparently my eyes get too tired to be open sometimes. Rina Astera, eepy weepy mode. That's me. Please delete me from this earth. Same. Oh my god, same mood, bestie. If there's no trace of people in the future coming back or loop, it's not too time travel in my opinion. Really? Interesting. Oh, so that's what you mean. You think that timeline jumping is what I'm describing. Yeah, because of the killing your grandpa theory. Exactly. So time travel is just like a crapshoot in general. It's so hard to maneuver and understand. Thought I messaged took too long to type the combo. It's okay. You guys, if there's ever an old topic you guys want to address in chat, always do so. Always address the old topics, because I have a brain that just kind of like jumps between multiple topics. Some people say I should go see a specialist about it, but I just jump between topics a lot. Like, and with no stop and no rhyme or reason or no flow. So it would be hard to address a topic that I talked about 2 seconds ago, because I would already be on a 7th different topic, and the delay in YouTube chat doesn't make it any better, you know? Also, if I ever read your comment and I seem like I took offense, I didn't really take offense. I'm just joking. I have a joking antagonistic relationship with my chat. We lovingly tease each other. So don't ever be afraid. Unless I actually go like, hey guys, this is serious. You've offended me, and you will be locked in the dungeons. And there will be repercussions for your grandchildren. I personally don't believe time... That's an interesting take. Oh my god. Time doesn't exist? Whoa! I love... That's crazy. What does that mean? Whoa. The killing your grandpa theory sounds like it would just put me on list. I'm already being hunted by multiple organizations. Who, the NBA? Probably the NBA or the MLB, because they're headhunting you to join the team, right? To join the scouting season, right? Rina's silently fuming, pretending not to be upset at me while she plots my murder on cork bar red for red. I wouldn't secretly be plotting it. I would be plotting it in your face. What about ketchup toast? Never mind. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna add a new rule to my chat where we can never talk about bad dietary choices. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna ending the stream now. Thank you, guys. No, yeah, definitely that's completely correct. Yeah. You're an athlete. But thank you guys for coming to the stream today. I am glad. If it weren't for you guys, I don't think I could have streamed for the 2 hours. Because my mouth would be just... My mouth was just nonsense. I would have quit an hour in because I was so sleepy. So thank you for keeping me company. And we actually got work done, which I'm genuinely very surprised about. Yeah, it's crazy. You can't even tell when I'm looking at the chat. That's great. Not really, anyway. Me plotting with breadboard and corkboard and how I can maximize time spent in Rina. Aww, aww. What if humans are made of illusion of time? That's interesting. You know, I was thinking the other day about how, isn't it weird? I think it's fascinating, but also messed up. The fact that we had to, that with the Gregorian calendar, it's almost accurate, but not quite. It's like, it's mostly accurate, except that sometimes the Gregorian calendar is not exactly accurate to the amount of time that the Earth revolves around the sun. So every 4 years, we have to be like, oops, there's a bunch of extra time. Here's an extra day. Isn't that crazy? Nice to stream. Thanks for coming! Nice to stream, like, I love you too, Adi. Mwah. Time is just an illusion. Thanks for... Yeah! Thank you, Helix. Nice to stream today. Today was a good day for me. I'll keep the energy so I can have a good rest. Aww! Yeah! You guys have a great day. Have a wonderful day. Have a comfy time. And make sure that you guys are drinking and eating well. And remember, we're all on that grind to try to get 8 hours of sleep to get the perfect day. If you guys ever get a perfect day of sleep, tell me. Because I think it's really rare. The fact that I can only remember experiencing it once in my lifetime so far is crazy. I'll say that I can make good food aside from... I would love that. Show me your good food. I love seeing people cook good food. I'm not a super good cook, so I'll love to see good food. Nice for the stream, Sheena. I'll use this actual good sleep day to work. Oh, Fanart! Thank you so much, Captain. I love all the fare you've drawn for me. I can't believe you've drawn so much already. I'm so proud of you. I'm genuinely so proud of you for sharing so much. It's so nice. And you're already improving with each drawing, I feel like. Okay, let's see. Is anybody streaming right now? I know Vance said he was gonna do purse owner. Is he streaming purse owner right now? No, he's not. Oh, you know who you guys should go watch? If you guys are around, you guys should check out my good friend Serenity Cosmica of VNU. I'll leave a link to her stream, but don't say it's a raid. don't tell her it's a raid from me, because I don't want to distract her, because it's a collab, and when people are in collab streams and people raid them, it's really hard for them to address raids. So if you do go check out Serenity's stream, they're doing an off collab, which is really cute. Her whole gen is doing off collab. So yeah, if you do go check out her stream, please don't say it's a raid. just hang out there. But yeah, I'll link her stream. I make it for lack of talent by chatting. No, you have lots of talent. Me about to sock you. You got video editing. Your art was really cute, and you're improving every day. Mystery raid. No, don't say raid at all. Just don't say raid at all. Just be a normal person, like, oh, hello. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow morning at the same time. What are we doing? Oh, we're playing Vampire Survivors. Yeah, tomorrow we're playing Vampire Survivors. So I'll be back at the same time. And thank you guys for coming. As always, Otsura. Yeah, rap. Otsu rap. Yeah. Thanks for coming to the stream. It's been a dream. I'm gonna be outie because I'm gonna see Adi. Yeah. Otsu rap. No. Otsu yap. Otsu rap. Otsu yap. Bye bye. Thanks for coming. Ba 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 ba.